Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Rowan and you're watching Rowan Reads. And in this video, I'm finally getting back to doing book stuff and book videos. It's been a long time since I've done anything book related on this channel. I feel like I've kind of really just been doing ASMR and I've really been even doing that. But yeah, I've just been really busy with working and I've been in a huge reading slump, and I feel like I'm slowly getting out of my reading slump, and I've been currently reading a book, and I decided that I want to film through the month of April and basically just film just an entire April reading vlog. Also, there's some crazy updates in everything, and you may notice in this video. I have a camera. I'm filming on a camera. I'm not filming on my phone. My phone is right here, which is, I think, a full next step, and my motivation for this right now is because y'all know I love reading on my phone, and I feel like every time I make a reading vlog I feel bad because I can't actually document the fact that I'm reading on my phone. And now I can, if it comes up, which it probably definitely will, because that's kind of been how I've been reading recently. It is currently, let's see, Saturday, April 5th. It's currently 6:15 p.m. I actually have to go eat dinner soon, so this is kind of an awkward time to start this video. But I've been reading Wild Side by Elsie Silver, and I'm currently on chapter 48, which is 93% through the book. I think there's 50 chapters. So I literally have 3 chapters left, including chapter 48. So I'm very far along in the book, but as I said, I've been reading it on my phone, but I do have a physical copy. I went book shopping a couple of days ago, but I picked up Wild Side by Elsie Silver. So just to put in perspective how much I have left of the book, this tiny little section is how much I have left. So I've already read literally the whole book. And just for funsies, I'll show you the other 2 books I picked up, because I'll probably at least read one of them in this video, hopefully. But I picked up The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes by Suzanne Collins. This is the Hunger Games prequel that I think came out last year. I picked it up specifically because I also wanted to get Sunrise on the Reaping, but I didn't realize it was only out in hardcover right now. So it kind of worked out because now I can read this, and I'm sure by the time I get around to reading this, the paperback of Sunrise on the Reaping will come out and I can read it, because I really want to read that. I also picked up, it was just a little cheap read, I think it was only $8 or something. I picked up Animal Farm by George Orwell. I feel like this is such a reference classic that you know, everyone knows Animal Farm, you know, and I haven't actually fully read it, you know, being into English and literature and stuff, I know things about it, but I've never actually read it myself, and I want to. I don't know when it will happen, but and I don't even know if I'll understand everything, but I want to give it a shot anyway. I'm gonna keep Wild Side out because honestly, I'm gonna read after dinner, which I have to go right now to eat, but after dinner, I am definitely gonna finish up Wild Side and maybe even start Songbirds and Snakes. I don't know. I'll see what I'm feeling. I feel like I kind of want to read one more romance before I start branching out into other genres, but we'll see. We'll see how I feel, but for now, I am gonna go eat dinner, and I'll see you when I'm done. Hello guys, so it's after dinner. It is currently, let's see, we can't see it, 8:55. So been like 2.5 hours. Currently taking my hair out because I worked today. Alright, so I'm going to sit here and finish Wildside, read my last 3 chapters that I have. I'm very excited. I just want to know how it ends, and I'm excited to know how it ends. So I am going to read it from the book just because that's fun. I finished. I don't even know where to start with all of this. First of all, we got a little hint into what the next book is about and who the next book is about, which I knew who it was going to be about because there was hints throughout all the series, or all the books in the series, but really in this one, all throughout it, I knew who the next book was going to be, Bash and Gwen. But we got hints on the tropes, which I was not expecting, and Sun's ex-girlfriend. What? That is unironically one of my favorite tropes ever. I love a Sun's ex-girlfriend trope. So, an age gap, I don't know what my review is yet. I don't know how I feel. It was really good. It was really, really good though. I'll think about it, and I'll probably come back when I have a review. I don't really know. Hello guys, so it's currently 9:33, and I've written my Goodreads review, and I'm gonna read it to you. As someone who has loved wrestling my whole life, this was such a fun surprise to go in blind and realize Reese was a professional wrestler. It also made me feel more connected to him as a character. This is my hope list of the Rose Hill series. I get emotional just thinking about these characters and all they went through. Tabitha is such a strong woman and deserves everything good in life. And Reese, my baby, he is finally getting every inch of love he has earned through his years of suffering. I love them, Your Honor. I love them. That is my little review. Good morning. It is currently, what time is it? I don't even know. Couldn't even tell you. Or what day it is, whatever. April 6th. It's April 6th. It's Sunday. And it's currently 12:53 p.m. And, yeah. Still haven't decided what I'm gonna read. What's new? I do have an Alani here. This is the new blue slush flavor, and I haven't tried it yet. My mom has, and she loves it. So we're gonna try it together. And maybe I'll actually figure out what book I'm gonna read next. I kind of want to read about a Songbirds and Snakes, but I don't really know. I don't know, guys. We're trying the Alani. Pop this boy open. I just dribbled it all over my phone. Cheers. Oh yeah, that's good. I'm very happy about that. Okay. I have all these books and I still can't figure out what to read. I don't really know. I'm so stuck. I was leaning towards a thriller, but then I was like, I could start the Once Upon a Broken Heart series because the 3rd book came out in paperback finally. So like I could technically just read those and then get the 3rd book, because I've been waiting to read it because I didn't want the 3rd book in hardcover. I was waiting for it to come out in paperback. I don't know what to do. It's stressing me out. I kind of want to read this. I think I'm gonna read Never Lie. Okay, we're reading Never Lie. Yay. I don't know why, but like I am like a font girly, and the size and like outline of this is really nice. So I'm excited to start this. We're gonna start Never Lie. I'm very excited. I'm glad I made a choice. I kind of forgot what I had. I thought I had The Boyfriend. I thought I bought The Boyfriend. Like I didn't really want to read that, but I was surprised by the fact that it was Never Lie. So I'm excited to read this. update, I'm on chapter 3, and I'm enjoying it. I'm gonna be brutally honest, I just read the first 3 chapters, on the toilet. And they were actually pretty good. I'm pretty interested. Not much has obviously happened, but I'm excited to see where this is going. Already kind of freaking me out, so I know that's gonna be good. Okay, I'm literally on page 80. I've gotten through quite a bit of this book, and I have theories, but I'm gonna continue reading because I'm so invested. Also, the fact that I'm already almost halfway is kind of crazy. I might finish this book literally today, but I don't know. We'll see. I'm so invested, though. I'm so invested. Holy crap. I was so wrong. I was like so astronomically wrong. I was so wrong. Like so wrong. I still haven't gotten an answer technically, but I was so stuck on the husband, I did not consider anyone else in the story. And that's how she got me. That was all on purpose. She did that on purpose so you would not think about anything else but that. I have a feeling that's what's going on. Oh my god. Hello guys, so it's currently 8:24 p.m. I've actually been done eating dinner for like an hour, but I got distracted on my phone. I just scrolled through TikTok for a while, but I am locked back in. I am going to sit here and finish Never Lie by Frida McFadden. And I'm so excited because it's all I've thought about since I stopped reading it, and I need to know what happens. So I'm gonna figure it out, and I'm so excited. Hello, it is currently 8:53. I'm using my flashlight on my phone as like lighting because it wasn't very good before, but I just finished the book. There was more plot twist. There was more. And I'm so flabbergasted. Genuinely. I don't sound it. I sound very like sarcastic, but I'm not being sarcastic. It's just like I'm trying to wrap my head around what I just read. This was really good. Like I literally finished it just within a few hours, which is crazy. I'd probably give it a 4 stars, honestly. I feel like that's the typical rating I give thrillers anyway. Like, I don't know. 4 stars just feels right every time. Never Lie. 4-star read. That's pretty cool. Second book I'm finishing in this video. Also super cool. Do I read another one? Oh gosh, I don't know. Alright, I know I did this with the other one, so I'm just gonna keep it going as like a tradition of reading my Goodreads review. It's pretty short, nothing crazy. I don't really go that in depth with my reviews, to be honest. Like, I'm not like a professional and like spend my time doing it. But I gave it 4.25 stars. And I said, oh my god, this book is insanity. I was so focused on my one theory that I was so blindsided by what actually happened. This was the first time a plot twist genuinely came out of left field for me. This was amazing. Thriller writers are on a next level. Wow. Yeah, I don't know what to read next. What I do really want to read before the end of this month is Reckless by Lauren Roberts, which is the second book in the Powerless trilogy. Because I read Powerless and I read Powerful. So I've been 28% through Reckless by Lauren Roberts for genuine months. Like a long time. I'm either gonna read All the Young Dudes or The Ritual. Honestly, I'm feeling The Ritual vibes. I was totally gonna do all the young dudes, but like, I feel like I could finish the ritual, like, soon. So I kind of want to, like, focus on that, get it out of the way. Let's do it. I'll see you in the morning, probably. I'll probably actually choose a book to read in the morning. Hello, guys. So it is currently Wednesday, April 9th, so it's the next day, and it's currently 5:23. I did decide that I want to read a thriller. I made that decision today, just now, in this moment. Because Never Lie was really good, and I was looking at the only other thrillers I had. I decided that I'm going to read the only one left, because I want to. I have no idea what it's about. I'm going to go in blind once again, and I'm so excited about it. Like, I'm very excited. I loved The House Across the Lake by Riley Sager, so I'm excited to read this one too. They're also fast reads. Like, I think I read The House Across the Lake in like 2 days, so I have a feeling this one's probably gonna take around the same time. Ooh, the dedication is to my family, and Never Lie, the dedication is to my family. That is so freaky. I'm gonna get into it because I probably won't even be able to read for that long. My mom just she left to go get dinner. I don't know what she's getting, but she left to get something. So she's probably gonna be back pretty soon. Anyways, let's do this thing. Hello, guys. So it is currently 8:30 p.m. and I had to go eat dinner. I completely forgot to update you like I said I would. Just know it wasn't even 15 minutes. Either way, I only got to read for like 20-25 minutes earlier, and I ended up getting to page 52, which is chapter 6 of The Only One Left. Let's continue reading The Only One Left by Riley Sager. Hello, guys. So it is currently Friday, April 11th. It is 12:23 p.m. and I think the last I updated was the 9th. Yeah, because yesterday I literally only read one chapter and then like one little page of like the typewriter page. But basically yesterday I worked a double, so I literally read the one chapter in my 45-minute break, just because I couldn't really focus. I'm gonna go to Books A Million. I'm gonna go to Books A Million. Just got ready. My fit is so cute, but I also feel crusty. Also forgot I worked today. I love time management. So fun. We're here at Books A Million. I'm so excited. Hello, guys. It is currently April 12th, and it's like, I think a little past 3, probably around 4. And before I even continue, you know, this clip or whatever, I would like to clarify, I am recording on both my camera and my phone, so if you see me kind of going towards one way or the other, that's what's happening. I just figured it'd be easier to film the book haul at the same time, because that's what I'm here to give you. So without further ado, let's get right into it. The first book is The Fury by Alex Michaelides. I still don't know how to pronounce his last name, but I'm just going with the flow at this point. He is the author of The Silent Patient, and that's probably one of my favorite mystery thrillers I've ever read. So I've been wanting to get this, and I just never took the step to do it, but I finally did. Very exciting. Now the next 3 books are books that I've been putting off getting for a while, but I'm getting like annoyed because I can't read the series, at least in my own head. Like, I feel like I can't read this series unless I have the whole thing. I got Restore Me by Tahara Mafi, and then I got Find Me by Tahara Mafi, and Defy Me. So this is book 4, 5, and a combo book of the 2 novellas, Shadow Me and Reveal Me. I got a lot of last book in series, or just continuing series, you'll notice that. So I also got A Curse for True Love by Stephanie Garber, which is finally out in paperback. I've been waiting for it to come out so I can finally read it, because I've been putting it off. I refused to read it unless I had all 3. So I can finally read about Jax. Then, once again, last book in the series, Scythe and Sparrow by Bryn Weaver. This is the final installment in the Ruinous Love trilogy. The most exciting thing I picked up, Fearless by Lauren Roberts. I forgot this came out, and I saw this on the shelf, and I literally think I gasped. Like, luckily, like, no one was in that store, but I gasped. The gasp by gusp. Like, I was like, oh my god. So, this is a Books A Million exclusive. I don't know what makes it an exclusive, but anyways, this is the last book that I don't really know. I'm a little bit confused because Lauren Roberts said there would be more novellas in this series. I don't know. I guess they're coming after this? I literally don't know. But this is the last book in, like, the main 3 books of the trilogy. Anyway, yeah, so it's exactly 4, and I'm gonna continue reading The Only One Left. I have thought about this book all day. I haven't got to read it in a while because, you know, I had a busy day yesterday and I've been at work pretty much back to back last night, this morning, so I haven't really had a chance, and I'm finally gonna sit down, relax, and read my silly little book because I want to know what's going on and I really want to finish it. Hello guys, it is currently, what time is it? 6:18. Sorry, I have like a bunch of notifications on my phone. And I just finished, literally just finished, The Only One Left. Wow. That was really dramatic, but wow. I'm still like processing what I just read, honestly, but that was insane. That was insane. It was like you thought you found out one version of the story, and then it was like, oh no, actually this happened, and then it was like, actually this is what actually happened. Oh my, I literally don't know what just happened. Hello guys, it is Tuesday, April 13th, and it's 9:35. Yesterday, I think the last clip I filmed was when I finished The Only One Left, and I said I would read my Goodreads review. I do remember saying that, which I don't really need to because I didn't write one. I couldn't figure out what to say. I sat there and I was like, I feel like just saying it's 4 stars is enough. Like, I think all I said was like, whoa, this was full of plot twists. Like, I literally just wrote a simple review. I didn't write a long one. So I was also thinking about what book to read next. And I landed on Scythe and Sparrow by Bryn Weaver. I don't know much of the concept other than like what the tagline says, which is like, the steamy finale to the #1 New York Times and US Today best-selling Ruinous Love trilogy. A friends with benefits dark romantic comedy packed with murder, mayhem, and spice. So, I'm gonna start it. I don't know how far I'll get, honestly. But I definitely want to start it. So that's what I'm gonna do. Hello guys, it is currently 5:05, so I've been reading for a little over an hour. I don't even remember what time it was when I started reading, but it's definitely been over an hour, and I'm on chapter 10, Renegade, and it's page 117. I'm getting pretty far into the book. I'm highly enjoying it, having a good time. Nothing has really happened between the characters much yet, but Hello guys, it is currently 5:58 and I've made it to chapter 17, Stroke of Luck, and it is page 205, and I just got called for dinner, so I'm gonna put my silly little bookmark in here and probably continue reading after dinner, but I've definitely made it probably past halfway. I don't know, honestly. I can't really tell. I'm probably exactly. No, I'm definitely past halfway. I'm eating this up. I'm eating it up. I love them. Your Honor, I love them. Alright, guys. I will see you after dinner. Bye-bye for now. Hello, guys. I kind of forgot that, like, there's a flashlight on this thing that I could have been using this whole time when the lighting was bad. But it's currently 11:11, Make-A-Wish. And I've been done eating dinner for a while. Obviously, I've been scrolling on my phone, as one does. But I'm gonna continue reading Scythe and Sparrow. I don't know how much I'll get through, but yeah, also crazy. It's what, 37. Okay, sorry. 37 minutes until I'm 19 years old, which is crazy. Absolutely insane to me, but yeah. Hello guys, so it's been like a week since I last updated you. Let's see how many days it's been. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 days. Today is the 8th day since I last updated you. It's currently Tuesday, April 22nd, and it's 5:23 p.m. And I have read a tiny bit of Scythe and Sparrow since I last updated you. I'm pretty sure I was on page 205 when I last updated, and I'm now on page 228. But a lot has happened in the past week. I've been quite busy, which is why I haven't been recording, and between work, turning 19, and getting tattoos and spending time with my family, I literally haven't done a whole lot of anything, especially not reading. But I don't want to go back into a reading slump, so I'm gonna continue reading it. But before I do that, you know, those things I mentioned very nonchalantly, turning 19, getting tattoos, getting more books, yeah, I want to show you, the books and the tattoos. 19's been treating me well. I really just have done a whole lot of nothing. I went to a wrestling show, had a sleepover with my friend, got tattoos, and yeah. So on April 19th, I got the semi, whatever, colon, and then I got this little Saturn, and my mom got a matching moon, so it's lovely to the moon and the Saturn. And then on the 20th, 420, I obviously got a moon smoking a joint, because why would I not get a moon smoking a joint on 420? And then oh, I don't know why I was forgetting where it was. Ignore how crusty the Sanoderm sticker thing is. This is the only one that hasn't fallen off. But I got a little sand dollar on my ankle. And yeah, that's all for the statues that I got. And then for books, I've gotten six new ones since I last gave that other book haul to you. So 3 of them I bought at Walmart. So I got Wild and Wrangled by Lila Sage, and this is like a Walmart exclusive, and it has like sneak peeks of like other books she's putting out. And then I got Enchantra by Kaylee Smith. This is the second book in the Wicked Games series, I think that's what it's called. So the first one is Phantasma. I think I read that last month and it was super good. I personally enjoyed it quite a bit. And this is her sister's book, and I'm very excited. Moving on. Then I picked up The Inmate by Frida McFadden because, of course, anytime I go book shopping, I have to pick out a thriller or some other thing that I probably wouldn't typically pick up otherwise. But I've been loving Freedom and Fadden's books recently. I mean, I've only read The Housemaid and Never Lie, but I love both of them. So I got The Inmate, which is another pretty darn popular one of hers, so I'm excited about that. Then for my birthday, my beautiful best friend Mikey, he got me the next 3 books, which I'm very excited to show you. So they are heavy ass books. So we have The Ritual by Chantal Tessier. Oh my gosh, I forgot he got me little sticky notes too. I was wondering what that noise was. Yeah, we got The Ritual, which is the first book in the Lord series, and I'm currently reading this book on my phone right now. But then I also got The Sinner, which I don't know which is which. Like, I don't know if this is the second book or if this is the second book, but either way, I also got The Sinner and The Sacrifice, all part of the same series. I'm gonna read. Whoa, this light is so bright. It's hurting my eyes, but it's okay. It's fine. I'm just gonna do a quick little update. I did have to go eat earlier. Holy crap. But I ended up getting to page 270. So that was like 40 pages, 50 pages, 50. It's like 50 pages. I have this much left of the book. It's also 9:45. I did not know it was that late. It's fine. I don't got anything to do tomorrow, to be honest, so I honestly could have finished this book tonight if I committed. Guys, I'm literally crying. I'm literally crying. No. There's fucking letters. There's letters. Sobbing. I just finished reading Scythe and Sparrow. I just finished it. It's currently, I think, 11. It's only 10:51. I literally sobbed my eyes out. I kept crying through the epilogue. I'm too tired to even, like, figure out what I'm gonna rate this or, like, what I'm gonna, my review or anything. Every time I film with this flashlight on, I feel like I'm in one of those videos where I'm, like, underground in a cave or something. I'm like, I've been here for 30 days. Help me. Like, I don't know why that's the vibe I'm giving, but it is. Anyways, it is the next day. It is Wednesday, April 22nd, and it's 10:24 p.m. So it's been almost an entire 24 hours since I finished Scythe and Sparrow by Ben Weaver. And yes, I have in fact wrote a review. I'm gonna read it to you, and I just had my rating and all of these things. I rated it a 4.5, 4.5 star read, obviously. So anyways, I wrote The Rowing Up. They're so cute. I literally love them so much. The letters killed me, had me actually sobbing. Miscommunication's last secret trope. I hate you, but I somehow love you at the same time. I yearn for this kind of love. Gosh, they're such freaks in the best way possible. Hello guys, it is the next morning. Guess it's not really morning anymore, but it's currently Thursday, April 24th, and it is 12:55 p.m. And I have a fun little update. Last night I finished The Ritual by Chantal Tessier. I had way less left of the book than I thought, because the ebook version said it had like 805 pages, but the book actually ended on page like 720 something, and I ended up finishing it really fast last night. Um, and I'm so happy. I wrote my review and everything for this book, and it might be a little bit surprising on what I ended up rating it and like giving it and stuff, but honestly I really really enjoyed it. So I gave it a 4.5 stars. I gave it the same rating as Scythe and Sparrow, which might be really controversial, especially with this series, but I'm literally just a girl, and just to read my review, okay, because it kind of gives like what I would say anyways. So my review says, "This is my biggest hear me out in book form ever. Cause was this insanity and kind of sickening? Yes, it very much was. But something about it I loved. I love I love the sick and twisted shit. I love the way they still loved each other through it all. The people yearn for acceptance and love. I'm people. I'm people."
Rat creatures, the rose bargain, the rag picker king, the ash trials, the wedding.
Hello, guys. So it is currently April 26th. It is 9:56 p.m. I've just been sitting here on my little laptop, and I've been cooking up some stuff. And what I mean by cooking up some stuff, I mean sitting here for the past like 45 minutes, filling out an entire thing of prompts. I took old prompts from my old little bucket. I've got new prompts. I've been watching Rachel Catherine's prompt videos, trying to get ideas for prompts. I plan on bringing back my TBR prompt videos, so hopefully, I will be back to doing TBR prompt. TBR prompt jar chooses my reads like for whatever month, following it up with a reading vlog. And then occasionally I'll probably have like actual vlogs. Like with this month, I'm having an April reading vlog, but also an April vlog for like outside of reading. Hello, guys. So it is currently April 30th. It is 9:26 p.m. and I am here to do my final update for my April reading vlog. So clearly I didn't get to Great Big Beautiful Life this month, unfortunately. But I know I'm gonna be starting May real good with that one. I'm so excited. But I am gonna recap the books I did get through this month and remind you of what I rated them and whatnot. First, we have Wild Side by Elsie Silver. This was the first book I finished in this video. I did not get to document the whole reading process, but I did do some. The very end, like a few pages. And this was the first book I read and the only 5-star read of this video. And then I read Never Lie by Frida McFadden, which was probably one of the better thrillers I've ever read. And I gave this a 4.25 stars. It was just a little over that 4-star mark for me because it was really, really good. And honestly, do I bump my rating up right here, right now with you guys? Because, like, I still am thinking about this book, and I feel like it deserves at least a 4.5. So, might bump that up to a 4.5 right now. And then I read The Only One Left by Riley Sager. I gave this 4 stars. It was so good, but it just felt like a lot of the other thrillers I've read, which, like, not in a bad way at all, because a 4 stars is not a bad rating. It is a really good rating. It just, like, I feel like a lot of thrillers land in that 4-star spot for me. Then I read Scythe and Sparrow by Bryn Weaver, and I rated it 4.5 stars. It was so good. I, once again, have become a huge fan of Bryn Weaver's writing. I love the layout of her books, and I don't know, I just am obsessed with this series, and I'm really sad that it's over. And then I ended the month off with The Ritual by Chantal Tessier. The Ritual. Which I gave 4.5 stars as well, which is a little bit of not necessarily like a wrong rating or a overhyped rating. It's not necessarily for the quality of the writing or the quality of the story. It's mainly just because I really, really enjoyed it. Like, I had fun reading it. It's not necessarily because it's like the best piece of literature ever. That's about it. Honestly, I read a total of 5 books, ranging from romance to dark romance, a thriller. I really stayed on the same path with this one. Like, started out fluffy, went to thrillers, and went to dark romances, and I love that for me. So, yeah, I really, really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I had a lot of fun making it. It was definitely a trial run for working with this camera, but I think I have an idea of what I have to do now. So I know this video was filled with a lot of talking and not a lot of actual reading updates, but I promise you, as I said, this was a trial run. Not all of my videos are going to be like this. The process of the time lapse, I feel like that really took away from the video, because like I've been editing it and I'm like, I lost all these time lapse, and it like really made the video not that good, but it's fine. We live and we learn, and now I know for next time, so I can hopefully give you a quality reading vlog for the month of May. So with that, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will hopefully catch you guys in the next one.